Hello Libra, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career, pull a spread on your love life, and then we close it out with spirit guide messages. Now, with that said, Spirit wants you to sit and listen to the stillness. Listen to Spirit. Spirit is talking to you, Spirit is working through you. There's a lot of shifts and changes that are going to be happening for your highest good. It is going to be good energy, but I can definitely see that there are hostilities here. Okay. And a need for like forgiveness, and you are having a bit of a tower moment. Now, a tower moment doesn't have to innately be bad. It can be like an epiphany, right? It can be where it's like, aha, I know where to go. I know what to do now. I definitely see you've been putting in a lot of hard work. You are making progress. Okay, this is not meant to be a negative. This is actually very positive. You have been making progress, but there is a disconnect between you and your higher self, okay, between you and spirit. This could just be going on collectively because we have so many planets in retrograde right now. But it's just asking you for more stillness. That's all it is, okay? So you have adversary, and then you have the conjurer. The conjurer is showing up as like your higher self, creativity, etc. With the adversary card, though, it's like, again, you've been making a lot of progress. You've been overcoming these battles, and everything that you want is already yours. It's within you. There's an answer within you. But you do have angel of love, and then you have hostilities here as well showing up for you, with financial constraints behind that. Okay, man holding the heart in the reverse. So this could be maybe a Libra man that is going through some things right now. It doesn't have to be. It could just be the masculine energy and like the way that you take action. Okay. In regards to your career, I definitely feel like there's finding your purpose and aligning to it. Right now is about spiritual wealth more than it is about financial wealth for a lot of you guys. Okay. And there's going to be offerings that come in, maybe a new position, a new opportunity for investments. Make sure that you're researching it carefully before you're accepting it. And again, there's some sort of financial clarity that's going to be coming through for you guys. So take time to review your finances, create a budget, track your expenses, and set clear financial goals to gain control and make informed decisions. In regards to love life, somebody could be questioning their sexuality. Okay, it says somebody's still figuring themselves out on this card. So this could be somebody part of the LGBTQI plus community. This could be somebody exploring their own sexuality, trying to identify or figure out what they identify with or how they want to express themselves. This is also dealing with a runner. I am kind of, if I'm being real, I'm getting the energy of somebody who doesn't want to admit to themselves something. Okay. So this would be like me. Okay, where it's like I was in hetero relationships for a long time, but I always had a rule, and I'm not saying that it's an acceptable rule. It's actually a really fucked up rule, right? I've integrated that now, but I always had a rule that no matter what man I dated, with men, is women never counted. So I was allowed to be open and date other women, have sex with other women, and whatever relationship that I was in with any man that I ever dated. Okay, that was just like a rule I kind of went into, and that was my way of still being able to have what I wanted while still being accepted by society. I'm full blown gay though. I am 100% a lesbian through and through. I just can never go back, but there was a lot of like justification. Like I used that as a way to like justify things in my mind, for a very long time of like, well, this is the safest route for me. This is what I'm kind of feeling with somebody else, is like somebody may not be admitting to themselves what they really want due to social pressure, due to whatever it is that's going on within them. Okay, there's a lot of nuance and factors that can play a role in that. So we'll see what actually comes up, and then you got forgive them and release yourself. Okay, so there is a need to release yourself from a certain situation, dynamic, or issue in your life right now, so that you can see things more clearly and uncover the truth. Okay, they're saying uncover the truth. Messages please for Libras. Thank you. The warrior. It did come up in the reverse though. This is inner strength, clarity, and presence. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And it goes along with like what I was feeling here, where it's like whoever this message is going to land with, it feels like there's a lack of presence, okay? There's a lack of like clarity of which way to go, and maybe not enough courage to like take that leap into what you're wanting right now. It says originality, idealism, and progression, and that's also in the reverse. So let's go ahead and read this card though. In the upright, it is a 5. The number 5 numerology represents conflict, it represents change, it can represent chaos. It's kind of like the Tower card, even though the Tower card is not card number 5 in traditional tarot, but it carries those same energies of, it can feel very conflicting, okay? So it says focusing entirely on the here and now and becoming acutely aware of your present will bring you exactly what you need. Peace, tranquility, and calmness will be achieved. Your manifestations are set in motion because you finally are believing that you are deserving of them. Let them go and focus on the beauty around you. There is beauty in the mundane and simplicity. Once you begin to practice being in the present and feeling gratitude for the moment and set your dreams and desires in motion, Spirit is reassuring you. Rejecting intruding thoughts will help you in your transformation and progress. Write down all that you are grateful for and focus on gratitude. By making a list of all that you're grateful for and by being in a vibration of appreciation for all that you have, then you'll no longer resist. The universe will flow freely in abundance because you already have all that you need. The divine is love, so answer love with love and gratitude. When you visualize a future, remember to feel and associate intense emotional responses to your vision. If you notice your thoughts begin to wander, bring them back with breath work. Okay, so meditation right now. Don't get distracted by like drama, by hostilities, by anything that is just like could possibly, there's a need for you to sit with yourself and like separate yourself from the world. This is like those energies where like an author goes and rents a cabin and they just separate themselves from everything. They don't have Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? They're just writing their book. They're spending time in their energy. It's kind of what I'm getting with this. And the warrior card, you could have Leo in your chart. You don't have to though, but I would channel that Leo energy working with the sun as well. Leo is the sun, right? And so I feel there's a need to like pull down your success. When we work with the sun, we're working on attracting. When we work with the moon, we're working on like expelling or like banishing. And so that's what I'm getting here with this. Something about your sacral energy as well. Feed your sacral. Your sacral is your creative center. Okay, it's feminine energy as well. It's reciprocity. It's like your belly button chakra. Okay, it's in that region right there. And so there's something here about doing things that are creative, like creative approaches to things. So like that card said, it's like if you're having distracting thoughts, work with breath work, okay? If you are feeling stiff or sore, you know, creatively move your body, dance around, do some yoga, things of that sort here. It'll help bring you back to a centered. I call it, well, it's not just me that calls it that, but I always say on my channel here, the 0 point field, okay? Your 0 point field is like your center. So it's like coming back to your center. It's recalibrating to your center. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Messages, please, for Libras. Nice. I just saw victory. So that's nice. Let's see what we have, though. Door to personal healing and happiness, okay? Let's see. Messages. Oop, okay. We've got action in the reverse. You've got the thinking man. And you've got hostilities. Okay, hostilities came right back out, and then we have the world card, completion, closure of a chapter. The world card is exactly what it is. You know, it's the finalization of a certain thing. So right now, I feel like there's a lot of like non-action, okay, and a lot of overthinking, and that's creating more hostility. It's like not listening to yourself. Let's go and see what we've got here. This could be a man doing this with the thinking man, okay. Somebody here keeps thinking a lot about you, Libra. The Elder of Wands in the reverse. Okay, that's the King of Wands in the reverse. So the thinking man clarified by the Novice of Wands. That's a fire energy. Could be dealing with, again, a Leo, or you've got Leo in your chart. And then the Elemental of Cups in the reverse. So somebody here has an immature way of thinking. I don't feel like it's you, Libra. I do feel like it's whoever this man is, to be honest. They are showing up as a page like over and over again though. And they are having like control issues. That's where the non-action comes from here. It's like somebody wants control over a situation, and their emotions are not adept. They're not where they need to be to actually have control. So there's more so like reaction rather than response to something. This person reacts. Two of Cups in the reverse. This could have been somebody that you were in like a relationship with. Tell me about hostilities. Tell me about hostilities. We've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. And the Moon card. All right. Yeah, this person's an idiot. Okay. Are you fuck? Boy, I already knew that these readings were gonna be wild because it's retrograde season. Somebody thinks that they know everything, but they don't know shit. Okay, literally. This person, they're emotionally stunted. Like, this person's creating a lot of illusion. Like, they're trying to be like, I'm not the problem. I'm going to let go of it. Love and light, you know. And they're the direct source of these hostilities. With the Initiative of Swords, here it's like somebody doesn't want to be honest, okay? So somebody's lack of honesty or accountability is the reason that there are problems right now. And it's like they're not taking action to actually solve the... I will do Leo, Victor. I got you. I'm going to do Aries next, and then I'll do Leo after. So I will definitely get those two signs done today, and then I'll come back tomorrow for more signs. But somebody is doing... They have this like inability to make things right. They have an inability to really close out a cycle because they're always looking for the next best thing with adjacent possibilities. Okay. With the Initiative of Swords too, it's like they receive a lot of bad advice, or this person just has like a skewed way of thinking here, a very distorted way of thinking. Clarify the Initiative of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Wands. Okay. And yeah, it's like they feel like they're taking a practical approach. Like I feel like this person does a lot of justifying in their mind, but they're not doing like the right thing, unfortunately. I really feel like this person's meant to close out a cycle with you, and you're involved in it. How are Libras involved in this? Like what? Okay, we got the Sun card in the reverse. Leo energy again. So this could be like a Libra and a Leo. All right, or you've got like Leo in your chart here. And the Hierophant, okay, and the Ten of Swords. So you're involved through some sort of betrayal and truth that is coming to light. Somebody started a fire, but they don't want to get burned. Okay, that's why he's like trying to like run right here. Ten of Swords. So somebody created some sort of like betrayal, but they don't want to actually sit with it, and they're creating illusions around it or like justifying in their mind about why they did what they did. This person has a major lesson to learn though, okay? Three of Pentacles, and there could be more than like one person involved. This does have to do with something from the past or involving children. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's about to pay up with karma. This is coming up in Capricorn's reading as well. So either you're dealing with Capricorn or you could have Capricorn in your chart. Take it as it resonates for you. I know I got a lot of Cap Libras in my subscribers here. The Star card in the reverso and the Five of Swords. Yeah, see, the thing is somebody's very fragmented. They operate from ego, okay, but it's not... We have Aquarius here as well. Okay, you've got Cancer here too. Sorry, let me give you all the signs because I can't... let's see, we've got Aquarius, we got Cancer, you've got Leo, you've got Taurus, and that is it for all the major arcana. Oh, Leo. Did I say Leo? Yeah, we already know. The Death card here. Scorpio as well. It's like somebody's refusing to transform their thinking process or the way that they do things, which is creating more chaos. They're meant to close out a cycle here, but they're not closing out the cycle. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So they think that by ignoring something, it's just going to go away. The Devil card could be dealing with the Capricorn. Judgment in the reverse. It's just not going to work on in that person's favor like that, okay? Or you could have Capricorn in your chart. Take it as it resonates. This is whoever this is. It's like they're coming from toxicity, and it's like they're obsessively thinking about this, but they're not doing anything about it. Yeah, exactly. It's like starting a fire in your kitchen. I keep going to like starting a fire here. It's like starting a fire in your kitchen while cooking, and then just standing there like a deer in headlights, but not actually like doing anything, like throwing flour on it or whatever, you know, depending on if it's like a grease fire or whatever, but not like doing anything to put out the fire. They're just like watching it, and they're like stunned by the fact that they created it. Ten of Wands, and they're burdened by this. They're going to be heavily burdened. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. This person, this isn't the first time they're learning this lesson. Like, this is like a repeated cycle for this person here that they're meant to close out. So somebody here is meant to close out a major lesson that they are refusing to freaking learn, but instead they're looking at for ways to dodge this. This could be in regards to like love life as well, okay? With man holding the heart in the reverse and the thinking man. So either this is just like a male on male relationship, or this is just like a male in general. It is coming up with a lot of masculine energies, but it's like distorted masculine energy, okay? This person has a lot of anxiety. They're not sleeping well, or they have to use substances in order to sleep. Seven of Pentacles here. And this is, like I said, it's been going on for a very long time. Okay, but I still don't get what Libra has to do with this. You were the one betrayed, I guess. Two of Swords in the reverse. You know what I'm talking about for whoever this is going to be for. Yeah, Four Cups. Like, you know this person is not going to be able to ignore this. Justice, and you know that justice is coming in, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so Libra, you've got justice coming in regards to this situation, in regards to this betrayal, in regard to this person, whoever this person is. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you, for whatever reason, Spirit wants you to know that they are bringing this to a head. Yeah, ew, that's gross. I don't know, maybe this person has like really bad acne or something like that, but I just saw like a pimple pop. So, you know, like when the pressure builds up really strongly and the pimple just like pops, that's what I'm kind of getting. They're bringing this to a head. Like, they're gonna make this pop. Broken heart, yeah. And it might not be easy to see or like know or hear about, but it is what is. It's gonna bring in like that karmic justice, okay? Because again, this person's not healing their pattern of behavior. Yeah, and you know this. You know this. All right, moving forward here. Let's go and see what we got in regards to finances and career. Messages, please, for Libra. Okay. All right. Well, some of you guys could be leaving a position, or there could be like some sort of like termination here, but there's a new opportunity that is coming ahead. I feel like there's something hidden that could be coming to light right now, or you're going to find out about, again, a new job opportunity or something like that, okay? So practice active listening here. Make sure that you're articulating yourself well. You're participating in meaningful conversations and building good professional relationships right now. Ew, okay. You might end up quitting a job. Yeah, because we got severance or retirement, but it's in the reverse. And you could be out of job right now where there's just a lot of jealous coworkers around you. There's a lot of really... There's a lot of like evil eye around you here. Okay, tell me about this. Thank you. New beginnings. Nice. We love that. And book. Okay, contracts, new beginnings. You're going to be offered a new contract, a new beginning in regards to your career here. So you guys could be going back to school. There could be contracts that you need to pay attention to, like legal contracts as well. You know, like if you're signing a lease or something like that, that's a legal contract, right? So some of you guys might be like signing a new lease. It could be on a car. I don't know why I'm carrying leasing a car. Okay, so you could be leasing a car. Roll the dice, yeah. And then cutting ties. Yeah, some of you guys are leaving a job. So if you haven't left yet, I do see you leaving like a job or something that you were doing for quite a while to go in a new direction, a better direction though is what I feel like saying. You're going to be offered a new position, but Spirit is asking you to think about it and research it carefully before accepting, because not everything that glitters is gold, or it's like there's something here about dealing with like the same shit in a different way. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So be patient, do your research, and then respond to this. Tell me about this jealous coworker. Okay, Elemental of Swords, yeah. There's a lot of gossip and drama, the Sun card here, and just like ego. It's like you don't even know why this person's targeting you the way that they are, the Death card, but you are gonna leave this place, okay? You're gonna leave that place of work. I see it. You're just done with it. You've tried to transform things, you've tried to change things, you've tried to deal with it, and it's just, it's not for you anymore. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you feel successful. All right. New beginning. Tell me about this new beginning. We've got the Initiate of Cups in the reverse and the Four Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you've got some sort of anxiety about this new beginning. Tell me what roll the dice in the contract. Novice of Wands. Okay, they're telling you to take a leap of faith, though. I see somebody like shopping as well. Like you're gonna have to go out shopping for this, so it's like you're gonna need new outfits or something. All right. You also have the Tower card here, so I feel like this is a shock. So if you didn't walk away from the job, I do see somebody getting let go. Okay. No matter what, there's cutting ties in one way or another. You're either walking away or you're getting fired, unfortunately, whether it's just or not. And I'm sorry, I know that's always a shitty thing to hear, but it seems like it's for your highest good. With the Four Swords in the reverse, though, in the Initiative Cups, it's like you're having a hard time listening to your intuition and seeing that it's for your highest good. I feel like there is... The Initiative Cups is the Queen of Cups, right? And in the reverse, it's this energy here where there's a lot of like people pleasing that kind of goes on, where it's like you want to be liked or want to be accepted. And I feel like in this position, it's going to be the same shit where people are just offended by you existing. They're going to have the same problems with you. You know, it's just going to be a different environment, but you're still going to deal with like jealous coworkers, and you're going to still deal with this stuff here. So that's why Spirit's like saying, really evaluate this opportunity. All right, maybe you need to kind of like switch fields or directions in some sort of way. You know, or see that there's something else that Spirit's like offering you. So just go with grace. All right. Don't like burn the bridge if you do walk away from a job, though. I am hearing like the way that you walk away is going to be really important. Okay. Like you need to keep up with people. You need to keep up with your professional connections. All right. But it's time to put yourself out there. There's some sort of like talent. Okay. There's something about being in the spotlight. There's an opportunity that is going to come in I feel like it's more further out. Like I want to say like it's about 3 weeks away. That's what can be nervous, is like you are like, okay, well, I don't have a job. What am I going to do? You know, I need a job right away. And it kind of takes a little bit of time for it to come in, if I'm being real. Some of you guys could end up taking a class or like learning something new, being certified in something new as well. You're definitely this novice, which is, you know, like a student, right? So you're learning something. You're not adept at it yet. It's something brand new that maybe you haven't typically done before, but you're gonna find that you're actually really good at it. You know, and that happens a lot. Like there's a lot of people out there that are like super flexible, you know, so yoga comes naturally to them or whatever it is. There's some people that are just naturally really freaky fast runners. All right. And so, but that's not for everyone. My wife is not a freaky fast runner. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's like that energy of like, you don't really know yet until you're in the position already. But for whatever this is, you might need to go shopping for it. So like shopping for work, like where you are going and you're getting new business outfits. You haven't worked in a business building for a long time, you know, and you're like, oh, I need some new casual business attire or whatever it is. I need some new suits, you know. I work in construction now. I need construction boots or construction helmet, you know. It's like you're needing certain things for this. I need a new laptop for this. There's something here that you're needing for whatever new position that you are walking into. Long story short, okay? So yeah, good luck with these new beginnings here. I wouldn't be nervous about them. I would just kind of lean into it, and trust. Like, it's like a free fall. But then recognizing that Spirit has this net here for you, okay? Let's see what we've got. Messages, please, for love life. For Libras. Messages, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got Earth sign and open up your heart. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you've got that in your chart. We've got give it time in the reverse. And communicate. Okay. There could be some health issues that are arising. Somebody needs to go to the doctor and get like a health checkup. Go get like your regular blood work, routine blood work and stuff like that done. I don't know why I'm hearing colonoscopy. Colonoscopy. I don't really know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's the camera that they shove in your butt. I don't know. Hand of cards. Camera. And communicate. Okay. We do have ascending. That's great. All right. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you've got that in your chart, Spirit's asking you to open up your heart to seeing things differently. I feel like you're taking a lot of risks and gambles, but it's like you're gambling here. So you need to be more strategic about the way that you're moving around. Tell me about this. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is a past behavior. And the Elemental of Wands. And the Magician in the reverse. Yeah. Okay. So somebody hasn't always been like the most honest in their relationships. Whether this is platonic, romantic, it does not matter. I definitely see like somebody has been, you know, not showing up as their authentic self is the kindest way that I can put this. Okay, they haven't been showing up as their most authentic self. I feel like somebody, yeah, I'm getting those lyrics. They're kind of vulgar, but whatever. The one song where it's like, and I'm just thinking with my dick. That shit dumb. Okay, like I don't know. I can hear the guy's voice, but I don't know what song that actually goes to. Basically, somebody's just thinking recklessly here. They're being reckless, okay, with their energy, their time, etc. Somebody here needs to learn from the past. That's what the camera card represents, and then give it time. It's like give yourself time to learn, but needing to learn from the past. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, needing to learn how to communicate more efficiently, needing to learn how to move with more clarity, more insight here, and kind of master themselves, okay? The way that master their emotions. Talking about communicate and wedding rings. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, look. Someone here, Libra, wants to be in a serious relationship while the other person does not. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody already, or you could be thinking about like going through a divorce or separation. Somebody here needs to be honest. Like in the past, I feel like there was just like, oh, I don't want to hurt this person. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. In the now, though, there's a need to really communicate that and be like, you know what, this isn't a vibe. I really don't think this is what's best aligned for me. I'm not in love anymore. Whatever it may be. It's like somebody needs to communicate because one person is building a future while the other person can't even fucking imagine it. honestly. With the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like built on faulty foundations. There's an opportunity like coming back around to do things differently. If this is a new relationship, it's like doing things differently here. Tell me about this. What is this? The Elder of Wands. Yeah, it's like taking action, being stand up, taking leadership, and, you know, leading. Justice in the reverse, but somebody's not doing that. And Libra, I can't tell if it's like not you being real to the person or if it's somebody not being real to you. Either way, it is your card in the reverse, okay? But somebody here needs to, and this could just be about divorce or separation as well. Like, I don't want to be with you. You know, I don't see the relationship going the same way. Seven of Cups here. Like, I want to keep my options open. Nine of Swords, but it's really hard for somebody to say this. This person could have been a player, or like this could have started out as like a friends with benefits situation with the Elemental of Wands, okay? Seven of Wands in the reverse, and somebody just feels like defeated, like they don't know what to do in a situation, in this situation anymore. I think somebody's mental health is really bad right now, and it's just like they're emotionally unavailable with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There could be a little bit of like hate in their heart as well. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Again, somebody feels like their hands are like tied. You know, it's like they can't see their way forward in a situation. Four of Wands in the reverse. They can't tell somebody like, I don't want to be in this connection anymore. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I don't see a future with us. But I feel like the issue here is that like somebody doesn't want to lose access to another person. Five of Wands. They don't want to create problems. Or somebody could be helping with problems from the past. So it's not even mutually beneficial. It's beneficial for one person. So one person's like using another person. The Initiative Wands. Yeah, an opportunist. Somebody's an opportunist here. All right. And they're very flighty. Like, they're very back and forth and, like, their emotions and stuff like that. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, when in reality, they don't even want to be here. They want to, like, let this go. The World card in the reverse. But this person has a cycle. This is the same cycle. So somebody's going through a fucking cycle where they're, like, repeating past mistakes over and over again, instead of just being honest. Somebody needs to communicate more. Somebody needs to be real and give other people like an opportunity, you know, to make decisions for themselves and trust that these people can make decisions for themselves. You know, it's like, let's say that all you want is like friends with benefit. Fine. Okay. If that's what you want, communicate that. That way you can give the other person the autonomy to decide for themselves if that's something that they are willing to do or work with, because maybe they're looking for their lifelong partner, you know, maybe they're looking for something, right? And I just feel like this person, somebody here is afraid to give another person autonomy because they know that if they give this person the autonomy to make a decision for themselves through their honesty here, that they would lose access to that person. And that's what this feels like. Okay, that's what this feels like. Also, random, totally random, but with the health card, I don't know why, I just got STD. So there could be something like an STD. Get checked, okay? Get checked here. Yeah, narcissist. I'm telling you, there's a weird energy here. Somebody's too full of themselves. And then gambling, okay? And then air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. It's showing up. So, you could be dealing with an air sign or you could be dealing with an earth sign. All right. But listen to your intuition. If it feels like this person's playing games, they are playing games, and the red flags that you ignore now are going to come back and bite you later. All right. So be mindful. Be mindful here. Try to have these conversations with people so you can see where you guys stand together, and, you know, make sure we're giving grace for autonomy, even if, yeah, I don't know. I don't like when people like lie like that. Messages, please. Blocked chakras. Okay. We acknowledge all your effort and growth. Be more transparent with others. External energies are impacting you. Take a salt bath, cleanse your aura. Take back control in your life. And your purpose is to be heart-centered. Bottom of the deck here, we do have symbols, music, numbers, and signs. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Top of the deck is feel through your emotions without identifying with them. And your overall energy is release your fears and worries. Libra, this has been a reading. Not the easiest one. I figured that all the signs are definitely going to be full of heavier energies. We, again, are in retrograde season right now, so there's a lot coming up. There's a lot of karma. There's a lot of cycles being closed. There's a lot of shifts that are happening, and this is totally normal, okay? So anyways, I love you guys. Make good decisions, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Libras.